Alright guys, so today I'm going to be installing a sunroof. So you guys have been wanting to see that. So one of the guys from my club, he's a petitioner. He's been putting a lot of work. He just a lot of work into his truck. He just got it maybe like 6 months ago, I want to say. And he's already dropped it, power windows, and a bunch of other things. And now we're going to do the sunroof. So here's the sunroof right here. And we're going to cut the hole on top of the roof, but we have to get rid of everything inside. We have to get rid of all the headliner, trims. Everything has to come out in order to cut the hole on top. So I'm gonna be showing you guys that. Shouldn't be too hard, but first we're gonna get all the trims off and everything. So you gotta take this off with what, 2 Phillips on there? Yep. Take that off, take the visors off on both sides. This is like, I don't think it's like a headliner, I think it's just a piece of leather that has to come off. Take this off probably. And yeah, after this is out, check for wires here just in case, and then we'll mark up the hole just to make sure everything's right. So we got the headliner off. I don't know what this, I've never seen this type of headliners. It has like bar metals, the metal pieces of metal that go across. We got that done. That's Ezekiel, his truck. So now that everything's out, I'm just gonna take measurements from here to here, make sure I don't cut into this when I'm cutting the hole for the sunroof, because that's a major component for his rearview mirror. So I'm not gonna try to cut into that. So I'm gonna have from here to here, measure from here to here, and see how much space, and then lay the sunroof on top, and try to take a measurement, try to match up the measurement from here to the other side to match up from the top. That way I don't interfere with that. And then lay out some tape, mark it, and see how it comes out. Just gonna take measurements and see how it looks.
Yeah, it's that West Coast vibe, you know. Yeah, I make the pen and paper levitate. This the type of music that you bump when you meditate. I try to mastermind the plan that be underway. Paint the picture vivid like the scriptures in my vision as you listen. Fade to black as the sun go down. It's like I'm looking for my purpose, but it's never been found. It's like
alright guys, so we measured out the sunroof measurements to find center point here, and to find where we want the sunroof between this edge to this edge, because underneath, like I said before, there's the thing for the rearview mirror, and we don't want to get in between. So that's why we measured from here to here, which was those 2 measurements with the tape. And then we found center point, which is here. We'll find the center point on the sunroof, match it up there, either move it side to side. Then after we have the sunroof on, we'll measure from here to here on both sides, so we can get a perfect measurement for this gap and the other gap, so we could throw the sunroof on before we start cutting. You know, we gotta measure a bunch of times before we cut once, because once you mess up once and you mess up a cut, you can't weld it on, you can't do anything. You gotta work with what you have. So we're gonna take a measurement of the sunroof like he is right now, right there, and find center point, and then put it right on top, and then mark it, and then we'll start cutting. Alright guys, so we put the sunroof on, like just laid it on top just to make sure it's all measured right. From here, this side, or from this length, and the other side's exactly the same. We're gonna double check this side and this side. The front's good, but now it's just literally get the marker and just mark along the edge right here, like this, and then cut the hole once it gets, and mark it and then cut the hole. That way we can get it on there perfect. You know, you gotta measure a bunch of times before you cut, like I said before, because this has to be perfect so it sits in here flush. Make sure everything's good. But yeah, I'm gonna draw out the hole, like trace it, and I'm gonna start cutting the holes so we can get ready to install it. It's like these people really hate me just because of my sound, but I ain't stressing. I've been working on this shit, it's 9 to 5. They try to tell me money makes you happy, that's a lie. But money puts some food up on the table to survive. Sad to say, the only thing that's keeping us alive. Fuck it, it's cool. I used to really go to school, cutting glass, blowing smoke while the judge get past. I'm living fast, but my time is slowly coming. Been trying to make it happen ever since I was a youngin'. My mama always told me I was bound to be something, you know. But it's
It's crazy how my life done changed. It's like my friends have grown apart as we age. Yeah, so I'm thinking about my past, looking out for better days. Like, yeah, man, fuck everybody talking shit. You know, I do this cause I love it. You know, it's not always about the money. Dream big, do your thing. That's as real as it gets. It's like my circle straight turn to a dot. Cause I don't really need some lames trying to get in my spot. They're quick to talk behind your back, but it's all just talk. When I hop up on the track, yeah, that's what I thought. Cause I've been killing microphones part-time on the daily. My ex and my phone to her, she had a baby. That's why I got no trust women acting shady. Getting passed to the team, no Brady. Yeah, it's like the world gone mad. Cause now it's hard to separate good from the bad.
Right, so the mark's there. Have to mark it all around. Take the sunroof off and then start cutting. Oh shit, I told you if you wanted to... You cut down the hole. There's a hole. Cuts are a little bit alright. They're not the best, but I'll clean them up with the sanding disc. We're gonna test fit it, see if it fits, and then sand everything down with the sanding disc along the edges. There's the piece. We're gonna try to test fit the sunroof now. So we installed the sunroof. We cut the hole and we put the sunroof in just temporary. Right there you can see how it's sitting inside. Perfect, the cut. Shaved down all the edges and stuff. Now the bracket over there that holds on the sunroof like a sandwich, it's over there. We gotta get some silicone to put under here. Put all the screws underneath to sandwich it. And then take all the silicone off and it should be perfect. And it should be done. Then after that, just wiring after that, but so far the sunroof's back on. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do this. I had the chance with my friend's truck. Asked me if I could help him out and I was like, yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna go to the store probably, get some silicone, and then I'll show you guys how we put the silicone in and sandwich everything together. Alright guys, so we made it back. So we changed plans. We didn't go to the store because I had some spare silicone at home, and then the switch I had mentioned before that I was going to use for my sunroof, I gave it to him. I'll find another one later. I don't need it right now. He needs it because he's actually installing it. I might as well get that out of the way than doing it again and repeating it twice. So we got the switch. Let me show you guys. I showed you guys the switch before. Let me get in the shade. There's a switch, power, ground. Pretty simple. That way he'll avoid doing a big 6-prong switch. We're just going to use this one, silicone it, and then hopefully this works and fits in the motor. We're gonna get that done. Alright guys, so we installed the sunroof. We clamped it down with the bolts and everything that it has. I forgot to film that and we put silicone as well, but right now it's all on top because we had to rub it in, but once it dries off it'll just peel off perfect. The good thing that's underneath the seal where it needs to be, like right here. It's underneath, but this is all drying up right now. I don't know if you can see that. And then it'll peel off. Then we got the sunroof in here already, all installed. This is all bolted down. The motor's here, and then the switch is here. We just gotta wire it here, and then ground it here somewhere, and then run the power wire maybe to the cigarette lighter, since he's not using it. That way everything's simple and clean, and doesn't have to run wires to the battery. And I'll show you guys once we do the wiring, so you guys could get a good detailed look of everything. This is a motor. If you guys are gonna ask me about the sunroof, I don't honestly know where it's from. He bought it from one of the other guys, and I don't know what it is out of. But yeah, we got this sunroof. And if you guys like it, let me know what you guys think about the video. I'm gonna finish up the wiring and everything, and then I'll show you guys right now how it opens and closes. Alright, so we're gonna use this battery just to show you guys how it opens and closes. Get these 2 wires. Which one? Put them in here. I don't know which way it is. There we go. Close this, and then to open it, switch some sides, and I'll just crack it open a little bit. There we go. And then open it all the way. Touch it again. There we go. Honestly, this one opens way better than mine. You got lucky. Yeah, so that's it. Finished product. Just gotta finish the wiring, and we're good. Alright, so we took this wire off these two. Took the power one, ran it under here, It's ran under here, following it all the way up to here. And I have the power right here. And we're gonna run it to the motor of the truck. Hopefully it turns on. Once I finish this, I'll show you the layout of how I wired it. Just right now I just can't record and do this at the same time, but I'll show you the layout once I'm done wiring everything. And the wire from the, what is this, the lighter? The cigarette lighter thing. Like I said, ran it through there, through here, just snipped it. Here's the wire from all the way down there. This is the switch right there. Here's the power from the cigarette lighter, the 2 wires from the motor of the sunroof to the switch, and then this is just the ground. And put the key in. Hit the switch. There we go. Opens all the way. And close this all the way with ignition. So that way it's not on all the time. Simple switch right here. Up, down. That's it. I'm just gonna tuck all that away, clean up, call it a day, and show you guys once it's done. Finished product, guys. The switch is right here. That's where I'm gonna have mine for my truck. Perfect. Now we're just gonna put all the trim pieces back on the headliner. We're not gonna be able to put it on because it was just a piece of, I don't know what that is, but yeah, we're gonna put the trims on, tuck this wire, and call it a day. Put everything back, and it should be good. That's it. That's how you do a sunroof install. Pretty simple. And then when we put the sunroof in and the sealant or silicone, this is the trim piece I was talking about that sandwiches it together like this, and here are the bolts. 1, 2, there's a bunch of them all along everywhere. Yeah, pretty simple. We are done with the sunroof for today. It came out pretty good. The best one I've ever done, most out of from all the other guys. I'd done 2 before. It's my 3rd one. Cuts were like right on, perfect. This is Ezekiel. He's the other club member. He's petitioning right here. That's his petitioner sticker. He's been, how long have you had the truck for?
Like 5, 6 months.
And this fool's already dropped it like almost to the point where like some of our other members are. And he has the sunroof and everything, but everything's tucked away perfect. Zip tied. Everything's zip tied here. All the wires are here. He's gonna get a headliner, so everything's gonna get hidden. The switch is here too. Everything's good. But yeah, follow him. I'm gonna put his Instagram down below and give him a follow since he's a new member. Go show him some love and some support. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I'll show you guys a video of a view from the outside of how it looks before I close out the video. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Opened up all the way. Like I said, here's the silicone and all this. This will come off just by rubbing it and cleaning it, maybe with some acetone, but it will come off. That's the least thing to worry about. But there you go, there's his truck. Still under construction, but it's really clean, paint and everything. Also has his bed cover. These are really hard to find, not a lot of people could have them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.